Left turn out, report 5 miles southwest, clear takeoff 05, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey.
Late last summer, Maruna and I decided we wanted to go explore a cool city, something we hadn't done since before the COVID pandemic. We'd been on vacations and smaller trips, but always to pretty isolated places, and we were both craving a big city getaway. After some back and forth, we decided on Chicago. It's a city that we both love, and that neither one of us had been to for quite a while.
Air up.
So we packed up Oscar on a beautiful Saturday morning and headed out for the 3-hour flight.
The vents are so open, I felt like I was flying in an open airplane.
That'd be kind of neat. You can do that. Those exist.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, change on route frequency.
On route frequency, thanks, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Toronto Terminal, Beach 24, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey.
Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Toronto.
Toronto, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, just departed Oshawa, 5 miles west of 2,400 on a VFR flight plan to Chicago Midway. Am I able to get flight following? Is it still unavailable right now?
The Fox Whiskey, squawk it in. I can provide flight following, altimeter 3015.
Squawk it in.
Charlie Fox Whiskey, I got a bunch coming in from the west. They'll be all passing above you at 2.5.
Copy that, I'll keep an eye out, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Lovely to get the Sierra close up here.
Uniform Oscar Bravo, ready to taxi.
Uniform Oscar Bravo, 10715, altimeter 3014, taxi Alpha, contact tower 118.2, holding short runway 0.
Orchard runway 08. Uniform Oscar Bravo.
Top of the number, there's a 100 foot passing off your right side low, showing 1,500 feet, type unknown altitude unverified.
Roger, looking for the traffic, no problem, delivery. 10-3 power to the Golf Mr. Bomber Charlie, that's up to order, and down to land 7 to 1.
Hamilton Tower, Golf Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey at 2000, request transit through the zone.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower identified at 2,100 feet, 8 miles northeast of the field, cleared into the Hamilton Control Zone. Are you familiar with the Dundas Parajump area?
Negative.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, they are at your 1 o'clock for about 4 miles with a 1 mile radius. Suggest you maintain your present heading to remain south of the Parajump area. They are no TM active.
Copy that, maintain present heading, and am I clear to climb higher?
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tower, altitude your discretion, and report clear.
We'll report clear, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Well, good morning, everybody. Another beautiful morning for a flight. We just left Oshawa. We're west of Toronto, west of Hamilton now. We're on our next adventure. We're on our way to Chicago. We're going to spend 6 days in Chicago just for a little bit of vacation. We've tried to go away a couple times now this summer for short trips and had to cancel them both times for numerous reasons. But we thought before summer's over, let's get away for a few days. So Chicago it is. Haven't been there in quite a while. Verna hasn't been there for a couple decades. So it'll be nice. We'll check out some of the museums, do the architecture boat tour, wander around the city, do a little shopping, eat some good food. But for now, we are just west of Hamilton and climbing up to 4,500. It's a gorgeous day. Should be about another 2 hours before we get there. We'll see you in a bit.
Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, if you're familiar with it, London Airport at 1 o'clock, about 8 miles, you'll see a dash 8 departing opposite direction and eventually climbing to your altitude.
I'll keep an eye out for traffic, Charlie Fox Whiskey. And Toronto, Charlie Fox Whiskey, I have that traffic in sight.
We had a pretty direct flight all the way to Chicago. After a little diversion south past Toronto, we headed straight toward the north end of Lake St. Clair to cross into the US there.
Oh, in Canada, right?
Yep. We are about to cross over.
How
That
long?
river is the border.
Right here?
Yep.
Oh, can I use my internet for 2 minutes then?
Sure, if you've got coverage or signal, I mean.
Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, for flight following purposes, and to hand you off to the right people, are you intending on crossing directly over Lake Michigan, or are there points you're trying to hit on the way to Chicago?
I'm going to go around this south portion of it, over South Bend, and then over Wayne and Gary, Indiana.
So you're going, you said to South Bend?
Actually, I'm going to go direct to Michigan City Municipal, and then around from there.
Michigan City direct. What was that, MGC?
MGC, affirmative.
After crossing into the US, we did a slight jog around the Detroit Class B, another slight jog around the bottom end of Lake Michigan, so we didn't need to worry about being over open water, and then we headed down into the Chicago area for the approach into Midway.
It looks like there's steam coming up from it.
Yeah.
Almost looks like it's kind of a refinery or something like that.
It's not clouds, everything's just black. Like, what the hell?
Another plant like that over there.
Yeah, wow. I wonder, is this actually a coal-fired power plant? Don't seem that it's a steel plant. Ah.
Southwest 43.
Midway Airport Automatic Terminal Information Service Information Alpha 16530 Zulu. Wind variable at 4. Visibility 10. 2 clouds at 4,000. 2 clouds at 19,000. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.16. Altimeter 3005. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure 168. ILS runway 4 right approach in use. Landing and departing runways 4.
Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, contact Midway Tower 135.2, good day.
Over to Midway Tower, 135.2, thanks, good day, Charlie Fox Whiskey. Midway Tower, Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, 2,600.
Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Midway Tower, maintain VFR at or below 2,000 inside the Midway class Charlie. And are you inbound for a full stop landing?
Inbound for full stop landing and maintain VFR at or below 2,000, Charlie Fox Whiskey.
For Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Roger, Midway altimeter 3006, continue on your present heading, report to field in sight.
Present heading, report field inside Charlie Fox Whiskey. Midway Tower, Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, about the field in sight.
November, correction, Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, Roger. Overfly the field southeast to northwest at 1,700. Enter left traffic for runway 4 left.
Overfly the field at 1,700. Turn left for left traffic for left, you said?
Affirmative.
Charlie Golf, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey. Okay, this is pretty cool. Flying right over the airport.
Midway Tower, 7624 Whiskey, hold short of runway 4 right at 91 for departure.
Cherokee 7624 Whiskey, Midway Tower, caution turbulence departed Boeing 737, turn right heading 130, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 3650 Midway Tower, Musketeer traffic, left base, correction, left downwind to base turn for the left parallel. Additional traffic, Cessna behind them for the left parallel, runway 4 right, clear to land, wind 2005.
All right, clear land 4 right, negative contact on Beechcraft, South 3.
Musketeer Charlie, Foxtrot Whiskey, traffic on a 3.5 mile final, heading to your left, 1,800, lands a parallel, Boeing 737.
Got the traffic inside, thanks, Charlie Fox Whiskey.
Musketeer Charlie, Foxtrot Whiskey, maintain visual separation from the traffic, caution wake turbulence, runway 4 left, the left side, clear to land.
Caution wake turbulence, clear to land, 4 left, Charlie Fox Whiskey.
System 1 Hotel, same for you, Boeing 737, traffic's on a 2 mile final for the parallel.
Traffic inside 1 Hotel.
System 1 Hotel, maintain visual separation from the traffic, caution wake turbulence, runway 4 left, clear to land number 2 behind the Musketeer.
Same for separation with the traffic, caution awake, number 2, 4 left, clear to land, 5 1 Hotel. Southwest 3615, no need to acknowledge, Musketeer traffic's off your left on the base turn, has you in sight, maintaining visual separation. Finally got him, South 3615. Roger. Cherokee 24 Whiskey, heading 130, contact Chicago departure, good day. Over to departure, 24 Whiskey.
Gate secure?
Yep.
Southwest 3615, turn right, contact ground. Right, ground, Southwest 3615. Musketeer Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, say parking.
Going to Atlantic.
Musketeer Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, any right-hand turn, including runways, remain this frequency.
Taking the next right to remain this frequency, Charlie Fox Whiskey.
Roger, and no delay exiting Cessna traffic, short final behind you.
No delay.
Musketeer Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, on runway 31 right, cross runway 4 right, turn right Yankee, and I'll have more for you there.
Cross runway 4 right, then turn right Yankee, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey.
Musketeer Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, straight ahead on Yankee, cross runway 31 center, cross runway 31 left, into Atlantic.
Straight ahead on Yankee, cross runway 31 center, 31 left, and into Atlantic, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey, thanks. Oh wow, is that to come get us? That little van?
Hard to walk, you know.
Wow.
It is Midway. The mid times, honey, not the small times.
Seriously.
Hello. I need customs and immigration. I called yesterday and they told me just, yeah.
39.9. Do you want to turn this off? Just leave the blinking.
After settling in at the FBO, we took the train into the city where we booked an Airbnb. And we spent the week checking out the city and its sights. Chicago really is a beautiful and very walkable city, with great public sculptures and art all over the place. I don't think I've seen another city with so much artwork scattered around the parks and streets. And it's got a really nice waterfront with gorgeous parks like Millennium and Grant. Chicago also has great museums and art galleries, and we checked out the Art Institute of Chicago, as well as the Surgery History Museum. And of course, we did the famous architecture boat tour, which gives a really good tour along the rivers that run through the city with the history of the city and its beautiful buildings.
And with that, I'm going to jump right in. Chicago is considered to be one of the top 10 most beautiful skylines in the world. I am biased, I think it's the most beautiful. But it isn't arguably one of the top 10. And that was made possible by a tragedy. On October 8, 1871, the city of Chicago caught on fire. At the time of the fire, the population was 300,000. During the 2 days of the fire, 1/3 of the city burned down to the ground. What that means, 17,000 homes and businesses were destroyed, leaving 100,000 people homeless, and 250 people died. It was a tragedy by any stretch of the imagination. It was also an opportunity because it gave us a second chance to build a second city. And that is why we are called the second city. Not because we're second to New York, as they would have you believe, but because we literally built the second city on the ashes and debris of the first city. So, is a black building with a flat roof and 2 white antennas. That is the Willis Tower, which is, I'll get there, shush. Now, it is the tallest building in the city of Chicago, the 3rd tallest in the United States of America. It is 1,454 feet tall. It's got floating gardens with fauna that's native to the Chicago River. You can fish there. It is catch and release. We do not recommend you eat fish from the Chicago River.
That's it for now. In the next video, I'll share some clips from a couple of amazing nights at Jazz Showcase, and then at Buddy Guy's 85th birthday bash at his blues club around the corner from the apartment where we stayed.
I gave you 7 children, and now you want to give them back. Yes, I did not hard again.
Finally, we fly back from Chicago, stopping in Stratford, Ontario to catch a play on the way home. I hope you join me for the next video. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, fly safe.